There you go.
Coach, we're just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at New Era Field in Orchard Park, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Allen. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Injuries.
Yeah, we need to announce it. We're just going to give the people that got fucked up.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count.
Like Matt
the point after through the raindrops, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
So basically, it just has to be that same position.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Basically, we're just replacing.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Bryce Love's going to be dangerous.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
I think they were just
a gain of 6 there on first.
Got back on.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. Allen now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Spinning away. Finding Knox there, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Going on the ground with Homer. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Let's go, let's go.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
He's playing this game, too? Oh, damn.
This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense is now set to begin this drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left early in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Allen. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He coached to hurry up, so this game.
They'll run this with Homer. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Mike 5-4. Check pass. Check pass.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. This is intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
I need help.
Territory at the 43. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's wearing the tight end with it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I don't know what to do to get my level up.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it.
I'm in all-star rank.
Let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I was playing somebody on Battle Royale.
Right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week.
All he did was throw inside pitches, and I couldn't do
they know how to
anything
get
with that.
after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
First down.
And then his affinities, I don't know if I should do them.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Because Redskins say he doesn't even do those.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Now he will be brought down, but he's got the interception
Get this
on a final play of his first quarter.
83 is nice.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
I don't know if I feel like doing the March October, though.
Most of the good ones,
It's really not.
they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination.
You can play
They
this
find a
better.
way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside?
With,
Let's find out.
March to October?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Smooth. Check.
Throwing now is Allen. He spins free. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
I'll be swinging it and everything.
And this is caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
He's just been grinding online.
Beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
I should just got a pack, right?
Mahomes now on first down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Give him a couple on the catch. It's second and 8.
This is where you got this awesome.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
I mean, like, I don't even know if I should get him because I have Bueller in.
But that means you probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
I guess
you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
I want to sell him. I guess it will work out.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. Everyone got 4 down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up fourth down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will knot us up at 10. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot,
I still haven't finished.
Just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
All level now.
When I was finishing it, I made playoffs and everything. It told me that strike. It said strike 3 something had been detected.
Back to just about the 25,
but I guess
24-yard line.
Yeah, I guess when I guess I finished the game, but I didn't let it save, and I just turned on my PlayStation.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They haven't even.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Today.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh, yeah, rings.
Here's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Terrible. You went backwards on the yardage.
No baseball getting played.
Like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
Yeah, I don't
Money
think
throw
I think
right
they're
there
gonna
to move the sticks.
Check 52.
Did y'all do the team affinity moments?
Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, I did all this.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I grind
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Please pick off a mother.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hampton. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
To throw, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide.
You said ranked season's in Monday, so basically where you are, you're not going to get these awards.
On first down, Allen. Flushed out right. He'll run it. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 50.
This is my first time actually grinding this. I think
2
also
minutes left in the first half.
I think I get pinned. I'm only 2 points away from it. I was pissed because the dude quit on me.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run there on first down.
I haven't looked up tips. I think they said, like, basically,
that play wasn't quite as big
use
as the play that preceded it,
gold,
but still,
silvers, and stuff.
like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
This is Homer. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
I can't believe Anti just let me do that.
Touchdown. Here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It was just an unfortunate circumstance of me thinking it was a 9-inning game, so I would have used pitchers differently.
To begin this drive, but now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
It's okay,
remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Just 9-2 lead.
Go down there.
He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left.
Dude, I can't hit with Trey Mancini.
Honestly, second and a couple. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Oh, I just played with that card somehow. Oh, I think it was Battle Royale.
Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point safely through. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people
say God dang it.
I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Allen will try again on second down. He's going to look deep down the field.
Try direction.
That's caught inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets this one to Johnson. Well, they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Rosa's kick is good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Get out.
This is taken at his 4.
Damn it.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up.
Once I see him, I decide not to do anything like that.
Overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now this time, Mahomes will throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is
I'll have to come back to you.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Anti-Hydra getting
down to Holmes. Completes it to Hardman. And he's He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Jeez.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. Yeah, this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation?
Anytime I want to know against you, I
would be in the playoffs every single. I would be in the playoffs every single season if I was in the AFC South.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points.
Guaranteed.
Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
No, because the last Madden was different. This is completely different. Last Madden, I didn't know anything about football.
Still don't.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, it's because this little fag is a power hitter, not a...
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities.
I got my first hit because I realized he's a power
hitter.
hitter.
Try and get him down. He might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven.
Hey, why don't you tell me Trey Mancini was a power hitter?
Separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Why not?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Why don't you power slam, man?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. First half showed us some
Maybe
pretty good
want
offense.
to.
Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. He finds his man Johnson. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
58, come on. Tighten up. Pull it together.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Still.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Allen to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Deeper.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
I hate this game with check swings.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen. Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
I hate
A
showing sack
46-yard
mid blitz
punt,
whenever
8
they feel a
yards
little bit
on the return.
scared.
And it's Chiefs football,
Bit of
first and 10.
scaredness.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're
Get
none
through.
too pleased.
Bro, you gotta be
punching in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this
game
league,
is canceled.
you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
Man's A's in
And
this
it's
game is
2nd and
canceled.
2.
At the 24-yard line.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Play a game, Brandon.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a
Just
little bit of a
events.
gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
Hey.
But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
You think everybody's gonna play that fast? Yeah. Nah, I'm just saying play a game
Mahomes
so
now
we
on
can get
first down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
playoffs and stuff.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A nice gain at 21 yards.
Get down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and
Wow.
some moxie, you enter the danger
Why
zone.
do they
when you
catch every
decide to
diving
blitz it,
fly
because
ball in this game?
If he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
How could that ever be me?
There to stop him,
Oh,
Terrell Edmonds.
TV's always been
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Run tight doubles. Time to play like a bitch.
Yellow, yellow. You're not ready. You're not ready. Check it out, read.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
MLB players should be able to have metal bats. Why?
Mahomes to throw once more. Looking deep downfield. He
Since
rifles
when
one
couldn't
that's
they?
intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
The BB
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch.
I watched the
6
video on
interceptions
those
now
bats.
in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected?
We played back
For the
in the
second
day.
week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
I remember playing with a metal bat when I was younger.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I just, it hurt. That's all it did to me.
Safety's creeping.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Dude, no.
Able to stop
I'm
him
quitting,
before you
bro. I
get
can't do this. Trey Benson.
Now Allen.
How did you complete
It's
this?
wearing the tight end with it. And a loose football. And it's picked
I
up
just
by
got
the
stripped.
Chiefs. And some room to maneuver. Oh, some strong
Trey
running.
Mancini?
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
What are you talking about, Brandon?
This one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So many times, tight games decided by one big
Tukey's
play.
popping up, bro. I'm like,
it's the offense here. It's the
really about to come back
coming up huge.
This dude really just got I got a first down and they just took away my momentum by making me fumble on a strip from somebody who was
The
behind.
kickoff unit is out on the field.
He didn't even
and they will
time the
send
strip.
this one away.
He just spammed it and got
This
bailed
one
out.
fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I had all the momentum. I had all of the momentum in this game
The Bills
gone
come to the
now
line to start
because
their
of
next
people like
drive.
this
And they weren't on
and
the
their
sidelines for
affiliated
long. But I'll
teams.
tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there.
Brandon, this dude really just pulled a golden ticket Michael Vick out of get a goal player.
You got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to
There's a
laugh
golden
sitting
ticket
up here,
Michael
but you're
Vick.
exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the
Deshaun
football.
Watson?
Got to hold on to it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the
Texans
25.
players?
And here's Allen. Going to throw again.
But I don't like this Colton
Time tonight,
Shelton
he's
dude.
intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will score. Touchdown,
I'm down 14.
Kansas City.
I'm a hilarious person.
That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey,
Yeah,
we might be headed towards overtime. Instead,
on.
it looks like
He's
this one may
playing
very well
MLB.
be done.
That guy's
And
a
guess
charmer.
what? If you're a fantasy owner and you
Maybe
have
he just
that
doesn't want to play you
defense,
right now.
you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Well, let's stick to your time.
That is 4.
Elias
And he'll
Rafael
take
Dev
it
was
past
actually
the
pretty
25
fast.
and up to the 28-yard line.
Shut up.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can
That's how
get
made you
calm
quit.
and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 5 now. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And able to get this one across the 45
Get through.
before he's brought
Oh,
down.
let's go.
It's
Yes.
a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And for the 4th time
This dude
tonight,
just
it's
got
an
beat and they let him
interception.
recover.
Picked off around the
So you trying to
27.
go fish?
And the
Bro,
return
I'm
this
quitting, bro.
time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I am quitting.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big
Anti-vicious,
swing
he's not
was
white.
taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hayden doesn't fish.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Depends on. Depends on what you're trying to catch.
So
caught a
following
shark
the
one
holding
time.
call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Yeah, De'Aaron, I remember when we caught that shark?
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
He was a black tip shark.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play
He's
and
got
throwing
four
to
of
make
us.
the
We all four
stop
had to
before it
pull it
turns
up.
into something
It's
big.
crazy.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Maybe a baby short.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively.
I think he was trying to
go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen, and he's going to be brought down.
What's so annoying
back at his own 6-yard line.
All of a sudden, the player will just come out of their shell.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
After they've been checked up all game.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Hayden, what's the DP?
Hey, Charlie.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
It said it. I just wasn't looking.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Yellow. Argo 80.
Oh. Dude.
The first down carry here for Johnson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And they give this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway.
And he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
I hit a perfect ball on my street.
That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this
dude
game.
just popped up.
And all of them started with ball security in some form or another.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 of my players just slipped.
Clark
He slipped.
in there to get him.
That's 2
sack
routes.
number 14 for him on
That's
the year.
2 routes gone.
The amount of sacks that they've
routes
absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
This game is just hilarious.
To try again after the sack. Allen, he completes it to Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
What sense does that?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down.
They're player
going
would be
for it.
silent all game, and then when you need momentum the most, they just disappear.
Down under 2 minutes
Not
to
disappear,
go
but when
the
game is like at its highest, they just like appear and just start like going crazy. Like Chris Jones really did not get in the backfield for 3 quarters, and in the 4th quarter, getting the ball with all momentum, he just wants to insta-shed all of a sudden.
Go!
Allen now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Line of scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Oh,
To the air, Allen. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's second down.
I love seeing
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Allen now, throwing again.
It's
caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. He's back to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Past the 20. And he's
Nah, bruh.